Randy?
Mm.
You're saying Randy and then we interrupted
I said he doesn't believe in the Immaculate Conception.
Yeah.
What? Randy doesn't?
Rabbi?
What are you saying?
Yeah.
I told you.
What are you saying that he doesn't believe in the Immaculate Conception?
A lot of Christians don't, because you have to be, the idea is the Messiah is from the lineage of David, but if Jesus doesn't have a father, how can he trace back?
No, that's not the Immaculate Conception. The Immaculate Conception is that she was born without sin. With for Randy, he says the Orthodox Christian doesn't believe in original sin. They believe in something called ancestral sin, and that's where he has, like, he's basically saying that there's no need for, she's not born with original sin. So kind of similar to how the Muslims don't believe in original sin, and then he applies what original sin to ancestral sin. What is it?
So the Orthodox Christians don't baptize children?
They do, but not for the same reason. Not the same reason.
They don't baptize them to save them. Fucking hilarious.
Then why do they baptize them?
As an outward sign to the church.
Because that's the whole thing about baptism and when you are just born, right? To save you.
Yes, correct. For Catholics, it's always been that. And that's based on the Bible. There are passages that support this. You know? I mean, he thinks it's so stupid. Well, but he did have a good way of getting about it. He said that he explained the reason why he didn't believe in Mary being born pure, without sin, so that she could be the mother of God. And he said it was because of this original sin issue.
I understood that he said that she would be above Jesus because, like...
And I told him that can't be, because she said that her soul was saved by God, the Father, so it can't be that we're putting her above God the Father. It doesn't make any sense.
Mm.
Yeah. But she is the mother of God, and I had the debate about that with him, where I was like, there's no other way to say it. She's the mother of God.
Well, but she's not the mother of God. She is God cannot have a mother. Now, what she is the means by which God became flesh. But she's not, I don't know, this is...
Well, that was something,
Have one day one of these conversations where
I hate to break it to you, but the Lady Mary is a metaphor or a motif of the mother of the universe, the white goddess, the white lady, the savior of the world.
because he's talking about the mother of the universe. Oh, but I'm not talking about Sophia in the Quran. I'm talking about oh, sorry, I thought somebody said something about Sophia last time.
This is a very interesting theological discussion. But I was wondering, if we could take a minute to hear some words of wisdom. Have you guys ever read the book The Power of Now?
Is that by Eckhart Tolle? Do you believe in the power of the now? Oh, I have a tickle in my anus now.
So, guys, how many generations are there between Aaron and Zechariah, father of John the Baptist?
How many generations? Who cares? How many generations, since fucking Egypt and you? I mean, how many generations between you and the ancient Etruscans or some shit? Like, how many generations, honestly?
Let me just say this. Nora, go to the chat. I don't know what I have found about her. So what they say is that they are
died. Thank you.
Yeah, but the reason Randy said it differs is because one is for the biological and the other is the adopted. That's what he said. But this is I'm looking at it right now. It's a lot more in depth and detail. But the reason I'm asking is because about Zechariah and Aaron.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about your question. Why don't you tell us what the gospel is?
Would you say that there's a lot of generations in between?
Yeah, there's a lot of obviously.
Because
Many Jews. Many Jews. These Jews come on you and they are committing genocide right now in Gaza. Listen, Cynic, I hate to tell you this, but, you know, Cynic, you're a moron. Cynic, I want to drive you crazy to prove that you're retarded.
You have to come and troll with a better mic. So bad, like the past month.
But this makes it even worse for you all.
Edmund, honey, since you got clipped, my love, your mic is shit. I think that
It doesn't matter, your rooms are shit.
I'll let you get back to the devil's cabbage. Okay? Yeah, the link I sent you, does that like look like it could be alright?
About what?
I'm looking at the genealogy thing. I think here's the problem, Lou, that I see with you and AI. You want AI to do grand motherfucking tasks.
This is because you need to mute yourself, huh?
Oh my God. Why do you think that you see me? Why do you think you see him dancing with the Khazars in that video?
Man, my fellow Edward, pronounce it correctly. Kaza.
We pronounce it the way we like in there. Khazar. Who was that?
Why are you hanging out with Ludwig? Ludwig's always calling people gay.
Because you're gay. Because you're gay. Wait, I'm coming back for some action. Hold on, wait. Don't roll. Hold on. I'm not gonna roll. Alright? He called you gay because you're gay. It's the same thing if I say, hey, you black bitch or something like that. She's black and she's a bitch. Alright? So it's a guy telling people that he calls people gay who's gay. So if he's gay and he calls you gay, own it. Like I can hear it.
My guy, it's called projection. When you call a black bitch a bitch, that makes you a black bitch.
No, it doesn't. It just makes the bitch a bitch. She happens to be black at the time. You see how you think you can elaborate on it? You see what I'm saying? You can elaborate on it and it's not. You know what I mean?
Man, you trying to tell me how words work?
Yeah, how words work. It's called intent and what you mean. You can't tell somebody what the fuck they mean. You idiot.
Man, fuck you. Vote Trump and go to the gym, fatty.
There you go. You're gay. You gotta get him out of here. You gotta get him out of here. The dude is estrogen induced. The dude is estrogen induced. Estrogen induced. Sausage smuggling. Import expert. He's an import export. Invite him back up. Invite him back up. Invite import export back up.
Supposed to keep that parasite on stage for a few more seconds.
He's right here. He's still invite him back up.
Parasite.
Invite him back up. Look, I invite him back up. I invited him back up.
Look at my man, Lucifer. Fuck is Lucifer. We need you too, motherfucker. Yeah.
What up?
Lucifer, talk to this parasite on stage.
What up, my nigga? This is Sausage Smuggler. The one right to your left of your PTO.
Motherfucker, I sell gefilte fish and matzo ball soup professionally.
That's John. He's about 40 something shit.
Yeah, Lucifer and I, we've been holding it down in these clown house streets for guys like you. We've been keeping this app safe so you clowns can run your fucking mouth, you motherfucking clown.
Put a cock in your mouth and shut up. Why would you think I would shoot?
Hold on.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you, why would you think I'm a Jew? My name is John, my guy. Oh. Sausage smuggler. Because what do people do with sausages when they smuggle them in the ass?
Man, that's when Jesus cast 10 pigs into your ass and you flew off a cliff, you N-word.
Shut your hot ass up.
Why you throwing
I meant to mute him. My fault. I meant to mute him.
Hey, wait a minute. What is happening here? Like, hold on. Where is yo, wait, man, where you at, man? Y'all got rid of him? Damn, man.
Y'all get rid of John Funny.
Hold on. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Let me invite him up. I hope he can come up.
Hold on. Always said I sound like a Jew. What does a Jew sound like? I sound like I speak Yiddish or Hebrew? No, always did. Not you, Lucifer. Always did. No. Now, listen, let me tell you something, Lucifer. It's discrimination when it involves a corporation or anybody. I don't have to listen, newsflash to the room. You don't have to, and you can't be included in everything in life. Okay, it's not discrimination. Newsflash, that has nothing to do with me discriminating privately against somebody. Okay? It doesn't matter. Look, I'm not going to play semantics with you. You just said me discriminating against somebody is against the law. And it's not. It's not. Me discriminating against anybody is not against the law.
John, what is the law state?
We're not playing semantics. Me not doing something, me not allowing Adrian to talk or in my house because he's gay, that's discriminatory. I can't get arrested for that. That's not against the law.
But you are.
No, buddy. Okay? Just like hate speech is not against the law.
Hate speech. Yeah, that's like freedom of speech. Like you can say what you want.
Exactly. At least so now apply that to that stupid comment that you did about discrimination. If I discriminate on the basis of a job or any social program or something, but where I'm hooked up to the system and I'm facilitating it, yes. But if I tell you you can't, if I tell you you can't sit at my table because you ingest dick, that's not. I can't get arrested for that.
Are you part of the status quo?
I don't. Stop deflecting with questions that have nothing to do with what I'm saying.
It does. It has a lot to do. That's the reason why.
No, it doesn't. You said discrimination is against the law, and that only involves public. Okay, that only involves public entities. Okay, I can discriminate whoever I want in my private time in life.
Okay. So isn't that contradictory? Like out in public and then doing it in private?
No, because it's not.
That's not.
It's not. That's why you said it yourself.
Man, Lucifer, stop arguing with this one. I already filed a Human Rights Commission complaint.
Stop. Shut your hot ass up and go get some dick. Now, so now you said it yourself, Lucifer. No, but I'm saying, no, you said it yourself. The dichotomy is the public-private that we are involved in as citizens. So we are allotted some private, ideologues that don't... See, now, if I say, hey, you fucking white bastard, and I punch you in the face, that's discriminatory and hateful, and that's actionable in criminal offense, as a criminal offense goes. But if I'm in my house and I say, I'm not letting these white people in my house, they can't do nothing about that. That's your own
That's
private.
not right. I already filed a complaint against you with the Human Rights Commission. You'll be hearing from.
You can fucking tell your mama the way she raised you because she failed you. That single mama. Okay? You can tell the Anti-Defamation League, you can tell the Khazars, you can tell BLM, SLM, whoever the hell you want.
Yeah, you're so angry, man.
I'm angry. I don't believe what? Hold on. I don't believe what? Lucifer, hold on. Say it again.
I think you really not like that. You cool as shit. Like, why you?
Y'all, let me tell you something. You ask all my friends, brother. I'm one of the coolest joints, and I've always got your back. Right? See, this is for entertainment purposes, but there are a lot of knuckleheads who need rearing. And you can tell, like this one, raised by a single mama, who probably thinks his father's
Man, Edward, you projecting.
I can't project, all right? Your father's
You projecting again, Edward.
Okay? Okay? Your father, I'm just letting you know, your mother failed you. Okay, I can guarantee you, you put her little...
Another projection from an N-word.
I know. Oh my goodness. But the proper racial epithet for me would be spick, wop, dago bastard, wetback. You know what I'm saying? The proper racial connotation for me, since I'm Puerto Rican and Sicilian, would be wop, dago bastard.
Man, your great granddaddy was a Moor. You the son of an N-word.
I know I am. I know my great granddaddy was a Moor in Sicily. And guess what? That Moor blood that's in me is most likely in you, and it failed you because I eat pussy and you eat dick.
Man, you still projecting gay shit. That makes you gay.
No, that doesn't make you gay. That's what you say.
What's wrong with eating dick when you want your girl to eat your dick?
No, see, I'm saying me. See, we don't, and that's...
Something wrong with eating.
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with turning your chick. There's nothing wrong with turning your chicken to Hebrew. You know what I'm saying?
Would you let it girl eat head?
Of course. What the fuck are you talking about?
Would you let Lucifer suck your dick for $1 million?
Is there something wrong with getting head?
Not at all. But I'm talking about with him. Men are not supposed to be anywhere near sausages, kebabs, kielbasas.
It's hard to tell now because so many good-looking men are trans.
Wait, you don't eat bananas, do you?
I cut them in half in little pieces. I eat them like tater tots.
Minnie, tell me you don't do the same, dog. Do you cut it up?
I'm laughing. Well,
I cut them up into tater tots, you know what I'm saying?
You cut them up like potatoes?
Yo, hold up, y'all. Real quick, I'm trying to listen to y'all and watch this Fear the Walking Dead and fall asleep, right? So as I'm watching it, the first episode, at 30 minutes and 21 seconds, when they're coming down the steps, when everything is jumping off, it says Library Week, Los Angeles. So I just looked up when is Library Week, Los Angeles for 2025, and guess the date. March 18th, 2025. Now, for anybody who's been here with us, see, I'm telling y'all, like my man interpreter says, the notices are everywhere. Shit is right in front. They ain't give us the date.
Man, the fuck you talking about, man? Did you go to the grocery store or the library? Did they sell you blueberry, raspberry there?
Swallow the semen stuck in your throat. Chill out for a hot second, Adrian.
I don't want to say it to the gun. Give me a second. So this is like for our people that are here for the information and shit. So look up Library Week, Los Angeles 2025. Look at the date. Shit crazy. March, April 2025. March 18th.
April Fool, N-word.
Hey, yo.
Listen, every time he finishes talking, his voice gets higher, right? So that means he's trolling, but it also means that he probably has the 15-inch butt plug from John Holmes in his ass.
Did you go to college to study that N-word?
Wow, Adrian, why don't you just call them niggas? Like, why you scared?
Man, I say N-word, I don't mean what you mean. I mean something different. Nostradamus.
Yeah, but see, but I'm not scared.
Nostradamus.
I see what he do. He said he's not, you know, you can't really picture him. He say the N-word. You make the actual assumption that he said nigga, and he could back out and be like, I never called you a nigga. That was you called yourself a nigga. Very smart.
Motherfucking Nostradamus.
But you're still taking in the ass. Shut up. Kunda Buffa. He's a Kunda Buffa, Lucifer. That's what his problem is. Go get.
I ain't gay no more. I ain't gay no more.
I like women. I like women.
I ain't gonna take y'all men on dates no more. I ain't gay no more.
Dude, you sound like you wear a fucking sports bra.
Man, have a little compassion. I got double boosted, man. Fauci killed me and made me put all this weight on my titties.
Oh my God.
No, that's that hormone-induced shit you was doing, trying to lactate.
Actually, my nipples did start creating milk, and I started developing a uterus on my left ankle.
I know. That's what happens when you go and D-block up a tier. Have you in there.
Man, they do that heavy D in D block. I know you know.
I ain't never did a day on the inside in my life. They've done a lot.
Man, what kind of Sicilian you calling yourself, man? You ain't no fucking Sicilian.
Stay mad. Stay mad.
Yeah, that's what the Democrats and the word people always say. Stay mad. Stay angry.
You want to hear my mother's maiden name? You want to hear my mother's maiden name?
No, man. It ain't right, man. Don't say it now.
Don't say it ain't right. It ain't right. This dude is on fucking meds. I'm telling you. That dude is on meds. I'm telling you.
No, man, I'm high on life. I've been eating Toira for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and Luffix gay.
You've been eating dick. Shut up. You got the Legit the Quar crew everywhere going crazy.
Je ne sais quoi?
Oh shit. That shit is hilarious as fuck. They there dancing like shit. I'm not gonna get him on.
They over there still sashaying. Still got sugar in the fucking loafers. You know what I'm saying? Sugar in the fucking loafers. Still light-footed and everything. Nah, but why he sound like that though? That's not his real voice, though, right? What's going on? Nah, I don't think it is. But I think y'all guys think that he sound like a bunch of things. I couldn't pinpoint one, so I just started listening to the fucking chat. So he sound like a bunch of things at once.
Well, so we've been wondering, like, you know, we get more. I don't get more from women now. I don't get more from men.
Man, what are you listening to? I just finished eating my Popeye's chicken.
What you say? That's why he sounds like that, Harlem. He's eating Popeye's chicken.
I am, and it feels good. It's like when I touch a woman.
Man, that mac and cheese was like a solid loaf of bread. It was old. I could barely eat it. I want my money back, Mr. Popeye. What the fuck?
Firm and soft. What? This nigga here, bro. But
Lucifer, man. What the fuck are you doing, dog?
Y'all can check out my what's the name? I wrote a little poem about a place called Hypocrisy.
Ooh.
It was like a childhood story, so just check it out. I wrote it, and I think you guys would like it.
You a hypocrite. The devil is a hypocrite.
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
See, this is where I like fucking with people. You do know Satan and Lucifer are two different entities, right?
Oh, here we go.
Oh man.
Here we go, Dr. Theosophy over here. Motherfucking N-word, they're the same relative. Oh, come on, man. Grow the fuck up, professor.
Well, if you're gonna say something, at least say something correct, okay? Lucifer,
Tell us, John, what's the difference?
Lucifer is the light bearer. Lucifer was cast down. Satan and Lucifer are two different people. Go look it up, okay? Yeah, I don't know. That
Light bearer versus
the light bearer, because what is light in masonry? Knowledge.
knowledge, okay.
And that's what Lucifer was doing.
What is Satan?
Satan is not Lucifer in the Bible or masonry.
What is Satan? What is the world, the status quo know Satan to be?
People keep thinking it's Lucifer. They keep thinking Satan is synonymous with Lucifer, and it's not.
So they're delusional is what you're getting at.
Yeah. Did you know what the angels did before they supposedly did their revolution?
What did they do?
Played music.
They got ready for the blood, man. It was getting this hyped up. It was like they had a hype up party. They was like,
Yeah.
You know how you see the wars, when we go into war, it's very important to get everybody, like we about to play a game,
Yeah. Can you dig it? You gotta get into it.
Right, exactly. You gotta get into it, exactly, because who about to go.
It's like saying all communication is hypnosis.
Ain't nothing gonna stop you because you're about to straight motherfucker just run through
And
everything.
Lucifer wasn't the only one. There was 200 fallen angels that went to war against the so-called power.
Man, you a black magician, N-word. Motherfucking wizards up in here, N-word.
You remind me,
Man, motherfucking Kabbalist up in here calling Archangel Michael still can't make $10 a motherfucking hour. Fucking wizard my ass.
He reminds me of my man Black's mom. Every time my man Black's mom talked, she said, she was like, yo, John, how's it going or whatever. And she'd be like, I'm going to the store and shit. Everything she said was and shit.
Man, I'm sorry, dude. It was that blackberry seltzer I had. I'm a little drunk from the seltzer.
Blackberry seltzer. Hey, let me ask y'all a question, because y'all really smart, ain't you? Y'all really smart. Look, I was in the room and I asked, it said the Jewish something. It was like a Jewish room. And I'm not saying this is all Jew. I don't like when people use a group and try to hide under the group. And that's why I talk to people individually. But in this room, it was these ladies and guys, and then they said something about the Jewish community. And I love everybody, so I went in there and asked them, hey, is this a neurodivergent safe area? Like, you're not gonna just count me out, you're gonna listen to me and everything. And they was like, well, if you've been diagnosed with it, I'm like, well, what? Like, I'm telling you what I am. Okay, is it or not? Long story short, they kicked me out the room. They told me I was safe in there to talk to me myself, and then they started to give me rules, and I thought that was a bit odd. And I was like, well, you're contradicting what you just said. It was a safe environment. Like, what is safety to you? Like, it's all good to me, but if you look at yourself and make these claims of being what's safe and not safe, like, why would you kick me out and you say it was safe?
That's how they feel you out to see who you are.
Man, they diagnosed you as a cancer, N-word.
So they diagnosed as anything. So are they
It's called a motherfucking balance statement.
Like, oh, listen to him. What the fuck is wrong with
An income statement.
him? I was like,
Adjusted gross income.
Don't let them fool you, Lucifer. Don't let them fool you. They don't follow the Torah. Look, the Torah, you know what
Torah.
the Torah is the same 5 books.
Motherfucking rabbi over here, black wizard rabbi.
Alright, so now,
but that's why I
shut the fuck up. So now the Talmud is something completely different. It's what they really follow.
Right.
And they'll tell you that. And then it's dangerous because even in the Talmud, you want to know what they say?
What?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Because I know when I've done my research, I got scripture that backs up that you're supposed to be like a righteous motherfucker. Like you ain't supposed to be
Of course. But that's not what they think. You got to do this. This is the Talmud. I'm gonna give you one verse of the Talmud. It's from Sofarim, verse 15. It says, "Even the best of Goyim should all be killed." You know what a Goyim is?
What's a Goya?
Non-Jew.
You dumb motherfucker. It's called ego death and enlightenment, moron, rabbi, fucking fake ass wizard.
But could not the other people that are behind the Jewish religion, could it be mistranslated and they are thinking about killing when it's not talking about?
No, man, it's psychological.
No.
Right.
No.
I would certainly agree with you. However,
It's called a metaphor, N-word.
Shut the fuck up.
So why are they killing and hating towards one another?
Because it's the Jews against everybody. It's the Khazars against. There's a difference between Zionism and Judaism. Okay? Now,
No, N-word, Khazarianism and Zionism are totally different.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, N-word, you are a fascist.
I'm gonna boot you. Shut up.
Prove you're a fascist, N-word. Prove it. Kick me. Prove your fascism. Show the room you're a
Prove
fascist.
that you're disrupting the room and I don't want to hear you. Gary tried to characterize it. I'm censoring him. No, you're disrupting the room and we're trying to sit here and talk. Shut the fuck up. So now here goes another verse from the Talmud.
Okay.
It's from Yabamoth 98a. All children of Goyim are animals. I'll give you another one, right? Baba Mezia 114b. Gentiles, Goys, are not humans; they are beasts. Here goes another one.
Isn't that a mainstream Sunni position that Jesus is at the right hand of God?
No.
When he was ascended, I remember being taught that.
No, we don't. No one
You don't. The right hand.
Jesus is at the right hand throne of God.
Man, like you're 40 something.
I'm pretty sure that's.
Man, I was born to make fun of you. Don't you know God yet? This is called destiny.
Fun of me. You're making fun of yourself.
This is called your fortune. If I'm here making fun of you, clearly your life hasn't worked out the way you hoped it had. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this loser go straight into your cerebral cortex and call you a faggot. Clearly, you haven't read enough Greek philosophy, cynic. You need to study the ancient Greek fathers to truly know God.
Learn from the pagans.
Better than a child molester. Oopsie! A warlord child molester. Worse than a fucking abortion doctor today. You worship a murderer.
I don't even want to go.
Just don't
Because it's
don't
pointless.
buy
Like
into
I can
it.
spend time.
Of course it's pointless because you don't get laid. Your dick don't get hard no more.
Bro, Diego.
This 41-year-old bald Ashkenazi asshole is tearing you a new buttocks. You thought you were preaching and educating people with your wisdom of the Torah? Oh.
You're just triggered. Diego, are we gonna?
I'm not triggered. I'm here to make fun of you perpetually.
I don't think anybody.
Gun would be analogous to the human body.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine because it's you can say the gun represents anything that you normally associate with human beings. You can take and put there. The point is the real stuff of humanity isn't the gun. It's what the gun is hitting, right? It's the function that it carries out to hit the bullseye. Jesus can hit that bullseye without playing by the same rules, right? He can be a little arrow that moves on its own.
No, he's playing by the same rules. That's the part of the teleology, right? Like,
It definitely can't be playing by the same rules, or else it wouldn't be a virgin birth. That's supernatural. That's not the same rules.
No. But again, a virgin birth is empirical, right? If you're defining humanity in terms of teleology, then you're not defining humanity in terms of empirical restrictions. Okay, so
That's what I'm saying. So the rules are the empirical restrictions. We are all subject to the. If I want to be a human being, I have to follow all of those empirical rules. If Jesus wants to be a human being, he does not.
No, because again, the empirical rules do not define humanity. They're not a part of the process to operate on our behalf or suffering.
That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, those are the normal way that you can hit the bullseye, and that's the only way that I have power to do. I do not have the supernatural faculties that the Son of God has to hit the same bullseye.
That's like your opinion.
Without following those rules. That's the key to this. Right? So I just take it.
Isn't it all just a snake because a snake can fuck itself?
Adrian, you should shut up.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your extremely complicated.
Here's Plan B. I don't know. He said she moved it. And Constance said she doxed him to the hilt. So they have, not him, Starscream. So they have beef.
Are you guys talking about that television show on HBO, The Boys? How you doing, Robin Quivers? When's you and the Pepper Show coming back again? When you gonna hate on your fellow black people?
We're just speaking a normal
The Bumblebee Amanda.
What do you guys have going on? What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about tickling our anuses and the Queen's budget.
What'd you say, Terry? We're talking about boxing.
Hi guys.
That's how all these people get brain damage.
That's what happened. But take the first.
Mike Tyson staying strong, smoking that weed.
Black. This is our eternal problem. Weed is just showing the.
No, we're not going to play semantics on that. There are definitive points in history that turn to everybody. So what I'm saying is true. How can a bunch of white people appear in a bunch of black and brown region? It's not going to happen, my guy.
But what I'm saying is, okay, you're saying. Yeah, you just got it.
So what I was gonna say is, okay, so even all the way back to ancient Rome,
It's a street in Chicago. That shit all made up, man.
That's what I mean by broke. But so
Man, I told you, dog. It's a street called Cicero, man. It ain't a guy.
Why y'all bring him back up?
So Cicero said, if you want,
We didn't say and Shay, right?
right?
Keep girlie's name out your motherfucking mouth. Say my name. This ain't Clown House unless you dox and game. Say my name.
So, damn, bruh, damn. So, you know what I'm saying? Tay said that.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. She said my.
Say my name.
Shut up.
Get rid of that nigga. Fuck it.
Wow, what a sophisticated shawarma eating, kanafa falafel making motherfucker. Listens to classic music while Jew derangement syndrome persists throughout his brain. He's got shoulder pain, they say. It's really just Jewish derangement syndrome. Go ahead and play a little Mozart, classify yourself up. Still doesn't mean you're not a low-class Jordanian shawarma piece of trash. Little JDS for dinner, I suppose. Little JDS for lunch, I know. Little JDS for breakfast. With a little scrambled egg. Debating the finer principles of the Torah with people that don't read books, but come on here and follow you around like they're your slaves. Well, I suppose the slaves will serve. Oh well, I guess there just wasn't enough time to free Palestine. And now the polio vaccine is finishing the job. Genocide now, genocide Joe. But I'm making more money in the vaccines. It's all about making money. I don't care if I kill them all. Make one more Pfizer. Get that polio vaccine, making my money.
Why do you like wasting your time?
Because I'm over here making videos. I'm a video artist. You're just a moron. You just come on here and talk with people for years about nothing. Building nothing, just saying you're going to make money. I mean, who's the neurotic one here? The guy who records everything and has thousands of videos, and he's a world-renowned video artist, beloved by millions. And you are just my product. Who here is the real Jew, I dare say? Ooh.
Not you.
You gotta understand, I'm a distributor, a seller. You're nothing but a buyer. I sell wholesale, you buy retail. You are my packaged, commercialized product from Jordan. A shawarma-making, falafel-eating, clown house troll. A product of Paul Davison. You don't even know that you communicate in the white man's English language. You are the slave, and I have bottled you up like a genie and sold you to Netflix along with Adams and Hampton while they blow each other. Man, Adams projects homosexuality in every single thing that he says. It's the funniest thing. Today he was talking about how he was screaming at somebody saying, "You're gonna go fuck a trans." It was so funny. Projection on this app, when people really project and they Freudian slip their identity. Oh, it's so funny.
that answers when I went there, the healthy debates, and Mir responded, and he responded in Issa's room today. So it's like I just can't take anymore. I like him, but morning, noon, and night. So, and the whole app is projection, right? You have to have that self-awareness where you criticize something that isn't something you see in yourself, and I think all but zero people do that. It's constant. I'm watching people criticizing people, and it's like, that's the pot calling the kettle black.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, you see it in the real world too. I mean, I recognize it, you know. I think when people say Freudian slip, they're really saying projection. I mean, that's really what's happening.
This shit's so gay.
Are you projecting?
The term I'm using is I can still use it, but not completely. And there's issues. Seems like you have a continuous process, which requires coding. It's just yeah, it's just work. How do I do the shit? How do I do the shit?
Okay, listen to this. I read something kind of interesting the other day. This is what it says. The Jews were often referred to in the New Testament and the writings of the Christian theologians as the children of Satan, or the people of Satan. In fact, even their meetings were called synagogues of Satan. And in a sense, I believe they were. It's just that non-Jews did not understand who or what Satan was. Hebrew attitudes to the Torah and the Talmud were far different from Christian attitudes to the Bible. The writings were never generally accepted as absolute truths, with only one meaning. On the contrary, Hebrews were never supposed to study their scriptures alone, for Jewish study consisted mostly of discussion and debate, pilpul. Every line and every law was considered something to be tested and tried in the crucible of argument, which in a philosophical and symbolic sense could be called the principle of Satan. No wonder the violently anti-intellectual Christians considered the Jews to be children of an unspeakable evil, anthropomorphic personification of the Satan principle, even though this personification was made by the Christians, not the Jews. For if the truth was debatable, then the church could conceivably be wrong. This is from a book called Real Magic, Isaac Bonowitz. Bonowitz is witty and possessed of a mind that peers around corners. Real magic is a fresh exploration of magic. Isaac Bonowitz is America's first academically accredited magician, graduating in 1970 with a BA in Magic and Thaumaturgy from the University of California at Berkeley. He is also the founder of Dryochtfein, a fellowship which is the largest neo-pagan druid organization in the world. Synagogue of Satan, they say. They were just debating. Kind of like what you do, Rabbi. Pretty much the exact same thing that you do. You might say that what you're doing is satanic. That's right. Yeah, according to what I just read, what you do every day on this app is actually satanic. So, Mazel Tov. I didn't know you were a Satanist.
Well, the more you know.
The more you know about your rabbi. Joey, can you please just get me one Hollywood role? I don't even need to be paid for it. You can just have the money. Just let me do something.
I'll write something with you in it.
There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking falafel. Are you still working?
You keep calling me shawarma eating motherfucker, but I'm more like the shawarma making motherfucker.
Bro, you eat shawarma. You don't sell shawarma, my friend. You need to work on that. Get in business. Stop wasting your time in the synagogue of Satan.
What a total damn waste of time.
You said it. People play video games. So funny. Elon Musk, when he's on X Spaces, he's like talking to people, but he's sitting there playing Diablo 4 or something. He's insane. Man, a grown man who plays video games. He's got all these kids. What a piece of shit. He's got like 14 kids. He sits there, plays video games all night long, runs his mouth on X Spaces while I record it. And my videos are now getting a lot of views. People know it's him, and he doesn't give a fuck. That makes me think he thinks he's gonna get arrested or something. Like I think he's very scared. He's eating like a pig. He eats 2 steaks with butter every night. Doesn't eat any vegetables, and he's on Adderall. I mean, I bet you Elon Musk doesn't live more than a couple of years, and I think he's vaxxed. So I think he thinks his time is up, and we'll see what happens. But I got the videos. I was recording him tonight. Yeah, I mean, could you imagine I record all these years on Clown House and then finally I get an exclusive and I'm recording one of the richest men in the world, and then I go into another room and I listen to like Hampton talking about how he wants to be a woman because women get all the best things. And then I'm like, I cannot believe that I ever spent time recording all these people, because the public does not give a fuck about anybody on this app. But when you have Elon Musk talking, people want to listen because he has a mystique or an aura, which I think is totally unfounded based on, my observations. I think he's like everybody else. He's just fucked. But he doesn't live a life of a rich man. He lives a very basic life. So it's just so amazing. You have all that money, you end up working all the time. When you have so much money, do you know how much time it takes to even spend your fucking money and to buy shit? You could spend years and years spending your money. Yeah. I just don't understand. What's the point of making it all if you never even spend it or spend some of it? It's insane. You got to enjoy the material life. That's the good life. Surrounding yourself in luxury. I don't understand why people don't get that. It's like, well, what do you think life is all about? Do you live like a pauper or do you live like a king? I mean, Christ was a king. He wasn't a pauper.
Yeah, but why would you live like a king or I don't get it.
Meaning that, how the fuck, when you have all these kids and you're worth all this money, how are you going to play video games all night long and eat a cheeseburger in your Tesla and then go on X and then complain about vegetarians? I mean, the fuck? Get laid. Go live in a fucking mansion. Go fucking be the king of the world. Like, what the fuck are you doing? He's fucked. That's what I'm telling you. I know. I sold TonyShow.com to Tony Hsieh, who was worth $800 million. He died in a fucking broom closet, and all his friends were leeching off of him. He had like 30 people living at his mansion in Colorado. Look it up. He sold the company to Jeff Bezos, and I sold him the domain name Tony Hsieh because he wrote a book called like positive customer service or some bullshit book. And when you read it, you're like, oh, this guy's a fucking moron. Or you think he's smart, but he didn't write the book. And yeah, he was totally autistic. He rebuilt Las Vegas. He spent all this money. Total autist. Lived in a trailer. And he dead. I was quoted in the New York Times, or I sent them all my correspondence with him.
Oh wow. When did that happen?
I think he died like 3 years ago now.
Crazy.
4 years
Did
ago.
you make money on the domain name? Or
Yeah, I made money on it, but not enough. I thought I was going to be able to shake him down because I knew he was worth $1 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was cheap as fuck. He wouldn't budge.
Well, I guess that's how he made all that money, right?
No, he made the money because of Bezos and Wall Street, etc. But he lost it all. He died totally schizophrenic, alone in a fucking broom closet. Burned himself to death. He was retarded. I don't think the fucking guy read any books.